Hello everybody, I am Women International Master Rucha Pujari and I'm very happy to be making a debut in creating chess content. So far I have set up everything. Yes, even this, keep calm and play chess. Right now I am on chess.com and to start with I would like to make a video on solving chess puzzles. So the idea is that I will be solving for 30 minutes. We will set up a timer and solve for 30 minutes puzzle rush in survival mode. The idea is that I want to solve the puzzles but not go for speed. Rather than that, I would like to share with you what I'm thinking, what's going on in my mind, which moves I'm thinking about, and these things. So the rules of puzzle rush survival mode are quite simple. We keep playing new positions and we play on until we make 3 mistakes and then the game is over. So the puzzles in the beginning are quite easy and slowly they start becoming harder. So let us start a timer. Okay, here it is on the screen. It has started already. And let's begin. Okay, so first positions, as I said, are quite simple. We just need to find ways for simple checkmates or winning the material. So these positions in tactics have only one solution to them. So that in itself is a big hint when we're solving, because we need to find the forced lines. We need to find the forced moves. They all are on different themes, mixed themes, which we learn when we are starting to learn chess, like pin, knightfall, double attack, discover attack, back rank. Okay, so c7, check here. I'm thinking about rook 8, so this is based on back rank and then putting pressure on the bishop. Now here is a check, so we have king h7 or king h8. Why not take the piece? Yes, why not? And g6, and if he plays g4, we had bishop e7. My first idea is queen a6, yes, and takes. Again, we have one more position on the theme of back rank. Rook g6 and queen f3 is made. Rook c4, I think yes. And then take this rook. It has to be something about trapping this queen, so rook a1 comes to mind. Bishop c4. Yes, it's easy, just a simple pin. Now this is a discovered attack, knight c3, and we take this queen. Now this rook is under attack, so first we exchange the rooks and take this piece. Back rank, so many on back rank today. Just a mate in one, yes. What is this? What am I missing? Okay, rook f8, rook h8, queen f8, and this. Now both the queens are under attack. So first check, and now you see we can capture his queen with a check. And if he had played king e2 instead of king f2, we would have played queen h5 check, get the queen out of the attack and then capture his queen, winning material. Okay, this is a very common idea to capture knight. Sometimes there is a pawn on d5 and we capture, and then the knight jumps back to e7. Is it rook b7? Yes. So first check. Now this rook is under attack, so let's exchange this first and then we go. Okay, this is a very nice idea. Queen f2 check, and now we need to clear this square for the knight, and again we need to find a forced way to do it because white is threatening checkmate on queen d8. So we do it by capturing this rook, followed by take, and take this queen. So it has to do something about trapping this queen. So we just need to find, it cannot be knight move because the queen will move back. It has to be rook, and we have two options. Rook g1 does not work because he will take queen h3 pawn. So rook h2, and the queen is trapped. So first move is, oh wait, I'm thinking about d7, or is it bishop h3? It has to be d7. d7, I will take the queen, take the rook, and take the piece. Now we need to find way to threaten mate on the king. Now here there are two moves. One is rook g2 and there is rook g1. Now rook g1 is a wrong move because he will play king h3, and when we give check on h1 he will play king h2. So we will go rook g2 and now checkmate. Okay, so I'm thinking about rook e8, and when he captures, let us first take on g7 and then we capture the rook on e8. Alright. He just played b5, attacking our rook and the knight. Now we need to think about which move to play, so our options are rook a7 and knight b6. What is it? Yes, it is rook a7 because we need to be able to play queen b6 if he plays king a6, and now there is mate on e6. Alright, this is a common idea when the opponent's king is not castled to take advantage. Now we are in check, so we have two moves, king c7 and king c8. King c8 is a bad move because he will play queen a8 check and then capture the rook with the queen. So we go queen, king c7, and now again we have few options we need to consider. How about no? So our options are king b7, king b8. So going to the d file will just be repetition, so let us not think about that. So we have king b7 and king b8. For king b7, queen d5 check, and then king b8. Yes, okay, this is just a very bad move. Let's see. So he is threatening knight e6 check if we capture his bishop on b7. I'm thinking to play queen d4 and then take the bishop. Yes. Exchange the queens and now take this bishop. Okay. So he is threatening some checkmate ideas with queen a6 and queen a7. So we have to start with rook a8, I think. Rook a8, and now here we have an intermediate move, c5. We take the queen. So our options are here queen b6 check, and there is also knight d2. Yes, it is knight d2, I think. Yes. Okay, this just wins the queen directly. But if he had taken queen captures the knight, we had queen b6 check followed by mate on b2. So if we play rook b1, he wants to play rook f1 and defend. Is it knight f3? So that when he captures with the pawn, then we can play rook b1. But yes, that's it. And now rook b1. Okay. So he just captured on e4. Is it just to take on e4? I don't think that would be it. Now the positions have started to grow harder. And we have to be very careful if we have to avoid mistakes. Yes, I think it is rook captures e4 with the idea that we are attacking the bishop and also threatening rook to h4. Is it d4? Yes. Alright. We have already reached 40. I'm thinking about a rook e2 check and then rook e1. Yes. And rook e1, and this takes the material. Okay. So first move I see is queen g5, but does it achieve anything? Oh, I think I see something. Maybe queen g5, king f7, bishop f6, knight d6, queen f5. Yes, bishop f6, knight d6, and queen f5 takes the rook. What is happening here? Isn't just rook e8? Okay, he will play queen f8, and then we play queen e7, very strong move, queen e7. Now because if we take the queen, he still has compensation for the queen. So very nice move, queen e7, and the idea is that now we have check and we pick up this rook on a4. So my moves I'm thinking about is bishop g4, knight to g4, bishop g4 is nothing because he will just play bishop e2 defending the bishop. So we go knight g4, and now we have to think which pawn to attack. We have some options like queen moves to h5, there is queen d4, queen c5, queen f6, queen f5. Okay, we cannot attack on f2 because he will take knight e4 and the knight will defend this pawn. So we need to attack the h2 pawn. So let's go queen h5 and now we take this piece. So far so good. Thinking about knight h5 or knight f5. Knight h5 is just a blunder because I did not notice this queen in the beginning. Queen just captures the knight. Alright, now the bishop is under attack. Oh, bishop g6 and rook e7. Yes, of course. This is much simple. Now we have options: queen e6, queen h7, or some knight move. Now this looks a little bit tricky. What to do? Or is it knight c7? I don't think so. It's knight c7 because he has some checks. Rook b1, but it still can be. Oh, this is very nice position. Look at this. Queen capture e6 and a brilliant move, queen g8. Now just a little bit careful. Knight f6, a double check, and knight f7 mate. Now he is attacking the rook, and the bishops are attacking each other. So how to defend? There, I see a move queen b6, which looks quite tempting. Yes, queen b6. I don't see any difference for queen b6. Yes, he will play rook e3 or queen e3. Rook e3 is just bad because we capture with bishop, so his best defense has to be queen e3. Oh, and then queen captures the bishop, and a nice tactics of him. Great. It's happening, so he is threatening checkmate with queen h7, and we cannot capture the knight because then queen g7 is mate. We have to be very careful, but also this gives a hint that we need to find a solution which is forcing, so I need to look for checks. So the first check I see is queen d3, so I will play that first and then think about it. Now let's think. How about a rook h4? And then we exchange the knights. Yes. Shall we exchange the knights or play h5? No, just exchange the knights and then queen g5. Then queen capture e2, and he cannot play queen h6 because queen e5. So exchange the knights. Yes, that's over. Our rook on f1 is under attack. So first thing I notice in the positions is what are the immediate threats, which pieces are under attack, and what is happening, where are the kings. So I feel in this position both the kings are in trouble. Rook a5 and d7, so that we are threatening queen d7. Maybe, but again I don't see any other move because rook is under attack, so let's go for it. And now a little bit careful, he does not have any threats, so let's go e6 and just queen d7 and followed by e7 wins. Oh, we have reached 49, so this is 50th position. Not bad. And we have all green. I hope we make all green 50. He just played knight d5. So also pay attention to last move that is played. Threat is queen capture e7 mate. I want to be very careful. I want to make 50 green, please. First move I think about is rook capture f1. Knight f3 is just bad because he will capture with the rook, and threat on e7 still remains. But the idea is what after that? What after rook f1? He will play king captures rook. Maybe queen d1. Then he has to play king f2 or g2, queen f3, king g1. I want to play rook f1, but I'm not sure because I don't see the continuation. Let's play this move first. Oh no, no, no. That's very sad. I was too tempted to play rook f1, but still okay. I'm thinking about g5. There is bishop c1. I was thinking, but rook h8. But even for g5 there is rook h8. Or shall we start first with queen g5 check? King h7. These have suddenly become very difficult positions. But nothing to worry. Queen g5, king h7. I think bishop c1 is actually the answer. Maybe. Yes, very, very unusual move and very strong move. Now we have queen g5 check. Yes, we have reached 50. And with time to spare. Now let's solve for some time more until we have time left. Bishop e3. My moves are rook e3, knight g4. Knight g4 is, I think, more accurate. Now we are looking at queen h2, so we can capture the rook first and then take on h2. Take. Yes, it's over. Rook f7 or knight f7. Knight f7 and he just takes the queen, and if knight h6, g takes h6. So let's go. Rook f7. Yes, now we have this discovered check, but is it what we should do, or just play king h1? Because if we play rook f2, the rook is pinned and we cannot do much after that. He will play king h8 and the rook is defended. So why not just play king h1 and then let him think what to do? Yes, now again we have a choice, rook takes or knight takes. Now there is not a back rank idea, because even if we capture with the rook, we can still come back and give him discovered check. So rook takes or knight takes? That's the important question now. Because I have feeling both are okay. Oh, so silly. Rook f1 is just a blunder, because no, it's not. What to do? Come on. Okay, I will just pick one, I guess. Knight takes. Okay, I did not see what was wrong with knight f7, but I just choose one. Now we are on a very edge. We have already made 2 errors. So if we make one more, the game is over. Knight b6 was last move. And let us think about our options. Knight c7, bishop b6. Bishop b6, he will first capture the knight. So I'm thinking, why not first play knight c7 and then take bishop b6. And then take the rook on a8. Bishop b6, he takes bishop e6. Then bishop takes e6, then a takes b6. And okay, it's not convincing. So I will go for knight c7, and now I have options: take the rook or first take the knight. Of course I want to take the knight, but also consider take the rook, he will take it back and not more. So bishop b6 and we take the rook. Okay. If queen h1, king f2 runs away, then we have knight e4 check, knight e4, he has king e1 or fe4, for both we have bishop h4. He will play, so first queen h1, king f2, knight e4, fe4, bishop h4, king f3. This is his idea. What to do after that? Let me remove these arrows. So queen h1, king f2. Let's see how much time we have. Okay, we are almost done. Time is over. As we said, we will make 30 minutes. So let me take a guess and play queen h1. Then play this. And bishop h4 and h5 maybe? No, okay. Anyway, it was a good score, and 52, not bad. Let me check what was the solution for this. Okay, it was just simple queen h2. Idea is queen g3 mid. I missed it very bad. But no problem. It's time for us to stop here. And I'm just starting, so getting to learn a lot of things. And I hope to make more videos like this and with the different topics. And I will see you next time. Bye.